Good evening and welcome back to another round of the short round, all being brought to you by True Cowboy Nation and Wicked Fast Attire, of course, being broadcast live right here on True Cowboy Nation and also KFY in 104.3 The River. I'm Katie Dixon, and joining us live from Las Vegas, both our boys on the West Coast tonight, Morrow and Chad Nicholson. Gentlemen, welcome.
Howdy.
Good to see you.
We're going to jump straight into this. What a first round it was last night at the National Finals Rodeo. Let's start off with the bet back. And Jake Gold came out and did an 87.5 to win the round. Chad, tell us your thoughts.
Yeah, Jake Gold had the horse to do it on last night, and certainly he's worthy of the world title. There's no doubt about that. I think everybody will agree with me, and I'm not going to make this a dog the judge fest here, but Clayton Bigelow should have got a reride last night. 75 points. He tried that horse. And when you're looking at 87.5 points to win it, and you try and a horse only gives you 75 points, you don't get a reride, something's wrong with that. So hopefully it'll come back to help my buddy Clayton later on.
Let's move on to the steer wrestling. And Tyler Wagaspack won last night with a 3.5. And I know Jim talked about this earlier on in the week. You know, his horse Cadillac that he was supposed to ride is out, and of course he's throwing someone else's horse. So tell us more about that.
That's the story of the night, especially in steer wrestling. Tyler Wagaspack and Ty Erickson, Ty's #1 in the world, both were supposed to ride Cadillac of Clayton Hass's. Cadillac goes down last week. They need a new horse. So they used Tyler Pearson's, who's sitting third in the world's horse, Scooter. So the #1 man, #3 man, #4 man are all riding the same horse. So it's going to get very competitive and be very interesting. These friends riding the same horse through 10 days. But that horse come through with Tyler. He was 3.5 last night. Tyler Pearson rode the same horse for second place with a 3.9. It's good watching.
Now, let me ask you this before we move on quickly, and Chad, if you want to chime in as well. Having a horse run 3 times, this isn't a practice. This is the real deal. You know, whoever draws first, is that an advantage to them, being able to run Scooter first, or is it not? Is that horse capable of running 3 rounds every single night for 10 nights straight?
Well, I think so. I mean, you know, they practice on him all the time. Why couldn't he go 3 times, you know, a night? It's just simple. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But I think if the horse can stay healthy, he's have no problem at all.
Absolutely. Let's move on to the team roping. Caleb Driggers and Junior Noguera won last night with a 4.1 second. Chad, what did you think of the team roping?
You know, the team roping, I've always said in my live performances, it's one of the most, probably the most unpredictable event that we have. Those 2 guys right there definitely came out and connected quick. Junior coming in here on a high from the all-around win last year. But, you know, it's one of those events. How do you pick the team roping? You don't. You let it happen.
Absolutely. That's right. Now, Saddle Bronc, Hardy Braden won with an 87.5 ride. Jay, what were your thoughts on the Saddle Bronc last night?
Hardy Braden, he's a rookie. It's his first time at the NFR. He had no jitters. He went out there and stomped him, 87.5. Highest of the night by far. There was some other good scores, you know, 86.5, 86. You know, Colburn Bradshaw was in there. One of the Ryder Wright, the son of Cody Wright, he took second place. Some good rides, but Jacobs Crawley, the world champion from 2015, runner-up last year, he's still right in the hunt. So it's going to be a dogfight to the finish.
Absolutely. I think that tie-down roping coming up next, but also Saddle Bronc riding, you know, it's definitely going to be one to watch. Now, tie-down roping, speaking of, Ryan Jarrett went out with 7.5. Watching at home kind of felt like first night jitters watching the tie-down roping. Chad, what were your thoughts on that?
Pretty easy to see the who was really cool and who was really nervous last night. The Ryan Jarrett 7.5, then a pair of 7.9, some Trevor Brazil and Marcus Costa, then 8.1 and 8.2. Great pit of calves they had. Again, first night jitters. You take the former all-around world champion Ryan Jarrett. He comes in here with that buckle on. And he won back in the mid-2000s, and you know, can't deny an old veteran like that, and especially a southern Georgia man like Ryan Jarrett.
Yeah, this is Ryan's 10th trip to the NFR. He ain't no rookie, but Trevor Brazil, good to see him back, taking second in the round last night. Well, He's going for his 14th consecutive all-around world title, and it's going to be a battle at the end there too.
Speaking of rookies, a lot of rookies in the barrel racing, and you know we have a few veterans in there, but a lot of first time running down that alley into that arena, and it is tough if you're watching even at the Thomas and Mack or at home. But Nellie Miller riding AQHA horse, his sister went out and did a 13.64 second run. Jay, I know that it's a little off the world record time, but that's a smooth and fast time for a first round.
It is, especially the first round. It's her first round win. She hasn't been in the NFR since 2010, so very good for Nellie. Got on a good start for her first round. We had some problems also. Tacey Bettis come around the third barrel. Her saddle loosened up. Got a little wild and western, but cowgirl she stayed hooked and got through it and did get a time. That's the important part. She didn't hit a barrel. She was 24 seconds, but has a time. And over 10 days, the average will play a big part. But Ivy Coronado finished sixth with a 13.9. So that's the difference. But Brittany Posey Tanazi, we haven't seen her since 2013, so it's good to see the world champion back.
Absolutely, that it is. The final event of the night, the main show, the bull riding. Let's talk about that. Trey Benton went out with a 90-point ride, which is a fantastic score on round one. Chad, tell us a little bit more about that.
I thought Trey, that was every bit of 90 points. Roscoe Jarbo, I think probably could have been 90 and a half. That bull he had from Honeycutt Rodeo Company, Dragon Rides, had a really good trip. But our man Sage Kinsey, 79 points. I'm looking for him. He's going to stay in the average hunt if he can stay healthy. Joe Frost, Garrett Smith up there as well. But again, Jay, what do you think about Roscoe Jarbo versus Trey Benton, how they marked him?
They're both good rides. I thought Roscoe's bull was more up and down, had a lot more power. I'm just glad to see some guys get on, being healthy coming in. Trey has ears, his knees, shoulders. To come in and feel healthy, that off the bat is great. I would love to see Garrett Smith come out there and stick one, and then Sage right behind him got another one. Sage's bull didn't buck to performance, 79 points. People were wondering why or boo. The bull didn't have his trip. 5-6 seconds, that bull sold out down the chute, but he got one rode. And Joe Frost, his fifth trip here to NFR, very consistent. It's good to see Joe healthy because he was hurt all of August as well.
It'll be good watching this week in that event.
It come down to the average right there between Garrett and Sage for that world title. I have no doubt.
It'll be exciting to watch every night to see what happens. Round two tonight, gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. Of course, we'll be back tomorrow for another short round update with everyone right here on True Cowboy Nation and 1043 The River. Gentlemen, thanks so much. Have a fantastic night. We'll see you tomorrow night.
It'll do it. Have a great day.
Big thanks to Wicked Fast Attire. Make sure you check them out in Las Vegas Sands Expo Center and Las Vegas Convention Center. They got booths down there. Great apparel, so make sure you check them out. Thanks for joining us tonight right here on the Short Round.